Hi, this is Juan from JuanTutors.com. Welcome to my totally free office hours. Today we're working on the August 2016 New York Geometry Common Core Regents problem number 4. If you want to access these exams, go to nysedregents.org. Click on the appropriate tabs. So here's the problem. In the diagram below, the measure of angle BDC is 100 degrees, measure of angle A is 50, and the measure of angle DBC is 30. Which statement is true? And I cursorily look at, I see a triangle obtuse, isosceles, another one's isosceles, ABD equal 80, ABD scaling. Okay, pause the video, try the problem on your own, see if you get the right answer, and if you do, hit the like button so that we know. What I do is I always label the diagram as I'm doing it. So if the measure of angle BDC is 100, angle BDC 100. Okay, and the measure of angle A is 50. Okay, and then the measure of angle DBC is 30. DBC is 30. Okay, then which statement is true? Now, at this point, I will say this. This is the hint. This is the hint that I give for process of elimination. This angle looks like it could definitely be 50 degrees, looks slightly above 45. This angle looks like it definitely could be 30. This angle is slightly above 90, so it looks like it could definitely be 100. This is basically drawn to scale. So if I assume that this diagram is drawn to scale, which of these answers might be plausible? Triangle ABD is obtuse, probably not the answer. I'm going to put a small x here, not x it out over here, because that's probably not the answer because it doesn't look obtuse. These angles look acute. And triangle ABC, ABC is isosceles. That looks like it could be true, so I don't mark it. At measure of angle ABD is 80 degrees. Well, that looks very small, so I think that's probably not it. And the triangle ABD is scaling. That I can't evaluate that. So look, this is just a process of elimination thing. So if I don't know how to do the problem, now at least I've done something that could allow me to, eliminate a choice, anything that can get me closer to an answer, even if it's guessing using some tools that won't always give me the full answer. So here's what I do now. I've labeled some angles. So what do I do here? I can label all the angles that I could possibly label, and that should give me a lot of information. This angle, angle BDC, is 100 degrees, so its linear pair has to be 80 degrees because a linear pair is supplementary. So that angle's 80. Now I have two angles in triangle ABD, 50 and 80. Is 130. So this angle is, let's see, 180 minus 50 minus 30 is equal to, let's see, 130 minus 80. 180 minus 50 minus 80. So, okay, I'm measuring angle B. So 180 minus 50 minus 80 is 50. Okay, so that's 50. Cool. And then let's see. That angle measures 100 degrees. That angle measures 30 degrees. And so I can get the measure of angle C. So measure of angle C, this is the measure of angle ABD. And this is the measure of angle C is 180 minus 30 minus 100 is equal to 50. So that's 50 degrees. Cool. I got all the angles that I need. The measure of angle ABC is 80 also. Let's see. So the measure, so triangle ABD is obtuse. ABD is in fact not obtuse because 50, 50, and 80, not a single one of those angles is above 90. So that's not it. Triangle ABC is isosceles. Triangle ABC. Well, its base angles, angle A and angle C, are 50 degrees. So this is if and only if the base angles are congruent, which they are. So in fact, that is the answer. So let's just, to check our answer, let's see, the measure of angle ABD is 80. We just checked it, it's 50. So that's not the answer. And triangle ABD is scaling. Triangle ABD is scaling. Now, triangle ABD has a 50-degree angle here, a 50-degree angle here. So it's isosceles for the same reason. And a triangle is scaling if and only if all three angles are non-congruent. It has two angles, a 50-degree angle, so they're congruent. So that's not the answer. So in fact, triangle ABC as isosceles is the answer, and we've checked our answer. So not only did we get the right answer, but we know it's right. That's a guaranteed 2 points and a guaranteed boost to our Regents score. So let's see if we can do an extra problem that we created here at JuanTutors.com. In the diagram below, the measure of angle BDC is 100 degrees, the measure of angle A is 50 degrees, and the measure of angle DBC is 30 degrees. Here's the diagram, and which statement is false. So before I continue, I want you to pause the video, try the problem on your own, and see if you get the right answer. And if you do, definitely hit the red like button. Listen, it's a tough problem. Keep trying at it, though. There's got to be something you could say about the problem that'll help you with the answer. So I'm going to start by labeling measures. And if that's enough of a hint for you, then I recommend that you do pause now, especially, and try the rest of the problem on your own. Okay, 50 and measure of angle DBC is 30. Okay, now which statement is false? So there's some more complex statements. Median of side AC in triangle ABC lies within triangle ABD. Ooh. The circumcenter of triangle DBC lies outside of triangle ABC. And then the line DB is an altitude of triangle ABC. We're looking for false. And the area of triangle ABC is less than 1/2 parentheses AC times BD. Okay, that's a lot of tough stuff. So maybe we can look at this question a little bit strategically. I see the most valuable statement probably is number 3. And I'm going to measure angles to evaluate number 3. So this angle is 100. These two angles form angle ADB and angle DBC form a linear pair. So the measure of this angle is 80 degrees. Triangle ADB being a triangle, its angled measures add up to 180. 50 plus 80 plus 50 is 180. Okay, so that angle is 50 degrees. Let me write a little neatly. Now in this triangle DBC, angle CDB is 100, angle DBC is 30. 100 plus 30 plus 50 is 180. This is the same diagram as before. Now let's evaluate this statement DB being an altitude of triangle ABC. An altitude of triangle ABC, so okay, of a triangle starts at a vertex and is perpendicular to the side, the opposite side. Okay, so that's it. So that means the altitude makes a 90-degree angle with its opposite side. So DB being an altitude of triangle ABC would mean that DB is perpendicular to ABC, to side AC. But in fact, DB makes an 80-degree angle and a 100-degree angle with that side. So in fact, it is not an altitude because it's not perpendicular. That's it. So I'm sorry, that statement is false, which is what we were looking for, right? False. So we were looking for false. That's it. So now all these other statements seem to be true. Maybe we can evaluate them at least partially to check our answer. The median of side AC in triangle ABC lies within triangle ABD. So the definition, a median of a triangle starts at a vertex and extends to the midpoint of the opposite side. Now, if we look at triangle ABC, angle A and angle C are congruent, which means that triangle ABC is isosceles. So a median of triangle ABC would have to bisect angle B. But in fact, it does not. This angle ABD is 50 degrees, angle BDC is 30 degrees. So the angle bisector would cut angle ABC into two congruent 40-degree angles, which means that the bisector would be to the left of side BD. So which does lie, in fact, within triangle ABD. So this is true. So that is in fact false. The second one, the circumcenter of triangle DBC lies outside of triangle ABC. That one is a tough one. You need to know what the circumcenter is. Okay, the circumcenter. Okay, of a triangle is the center of the circle. Okay, which inscribes a triangle. Okay, and now you may have learned a different definition because there's a theorem about the circumcenter. It is, as a result, the intersection of the perpendicular bisectors of a triangle. Okay, so if we look at this triangle BDC, its circumcenter, this is a 100-degree angle, which means that as an inscribed angle, it would be wholly on one side of the circle, which means it does not contain the center of the circle. So the center of the circle of this circumcircle is to the right of this triangle, and it's not contained inside this triangle, and in fact is not contained inside triangle ABC. So this is not the answer. Okay, so this is tough to check. This one, the area of triangle ABC is less than 1/2 of AC times BD. AC is here, BD is here. Now I know the area is 1/2 base times height, so which is equal to 1/2 times the base is AC times the height, which is whatever it happens to be. But the altitude has to be less than the length of BD, because the altitude is the shortest distance from the vertex to the opposite side. So height is less than BD. So as a result, this quantity is less than 1/2 AC times BD. So this is in fact this is true, as is this. So choice 3 is false. Okay, that was a tough question. And once we got the answer, we were kind of done, but I wanted to affirm that the other answers were also false. It was a lot of work, but listen, you can do it. Keep working at it. Keep trying. Keep doing what you do. Keep watching our videos, and stay tuned for the next video starting right now.